Welcome to Winning with the Burns, a podcast for highly ambitious people who have a burning desire to learn what it takes to win at a high level. Hey guys, thanks for joining me again today. A lot of people have been asking me, what type of business are you in? What do you do and everything? So I'm going to share a little bit about that today, about what we do, how we do it, and, quite frankly, how you could possibly be a part of what we do. I am in the insurance business. We help people with life insurance. We help people with retirement, protecting their retirement. We help people with tax-free retirement. And we help people with final expense, mortgage protection, just fancy marketing terms for life insurance. At the end of the day, that's what we do. I couldn't think of a better time to get in a business that really to where the economy and a lot of other things don't affect your business. I've noticed a lot of people that I've talked to just, out in the world, they're so worried about the economy. They're so worried about who's going to be in office, who's not going to be in office. They're so worried about, grocery bill, eating out, just different things that they're stressing about because things cost a lot more. I remember years ago, I sound like an old man, but I remember years ago, you could go, to McDonald's and get something off the dollar menu. My dad was all about the all-American meal. I think it was like under $3 or something like that. But now it's $15 if I go eat lunch anywhere. I mean, obviously you could probably go somewhere cheaper, but literally anywhere that I go eat, it's $15 plus just to eat lunch. And I'm buying groceries for my 4 kids and I'm seeing the bill and I'm just like, how does everyday Americans, how are they functioning now? How do people with the rising costs go up and their wages are not going up? How are they surviving right now? And right now, a lot of people are not. So I think that if you were looking to get into, some people call it a side hustle, looking at something to change a career, I'll be glad to speak with you about, if you would be a good fit. I don't know if you would be a good fit, but what we do is we help middle America protect the worst day of their life. We help with life insurance. So if someone buys a house or they refinance a house, and if you've ever bought or refinanced a house, you get tons of letters in the mail. All right. So we have a data company, just one, that sends a letter out and asks, would you like to protect this mortgage in case you pass away or in case you were become disabled and not able to go to work to pay the mortgage? If so, fill this card out, send it back. Some people call in, however they respond. So when people do that, they request information for coverage. All right. So I'm not saying that every person that responds is a sale, but something expressed an interest and they are wanting to protect that mortgage in case of a death or a disability and not able to work. So what we do is we call them up. Years ago, I would go face to face and go see them in their homes. Well, gas prices are so high now. It makes so much more sense to be able to do it from my desk at my office. And you could do it from your home. You don't have to be in the office, but that's where people would come into play. You call them up, you set an appointment with them. Once you set an appointment with them, you're going to call them up, you're going to send them an email, and you're just going to get them on camera. See, we do virtual sales, not telesales. There's a lot of companies out there that do telesales, and they do very well with that. For us, we like the virtual side because we get clients on camera. I want them to be able to see my face. I want them to be able to see my background, that I'm in an office professional setting. That's what I want them to see. So I get them on camera and I just go through the information to see what their needs are. Some people need a lot of coverage. Some people don't need so much coverage. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is protect that mortgage to where the mortgage can either be taken care of or the family has funds to not have to come out of pocket to pay on their mortgage. Once you go through that, you find out that they are a candidate for it. All that we do is simplified issue policies. So we don't require blood work, urine work, or anything like that. Vital work is simplified issue. And typically some companies give us an immediate approval or denial, and some companies take 2 to 3 business days to complete that process. Then you get paid on a daily basis based on what the client pays per month for their coverage. So you could make as much as you want with us or as little as you want with us. A lot of people start part-time with us. Some people jump in full-time. So it does not matter what you're looking for. See, it's all about, finding something that you can be good at and scale. And what I love about our industry is I've lived the 2008 world in our industry. I started our business in 2005, going out and helping families. Well, 2008 hit, the housing market and everything's kind of similar to what it looks like right now, not quite as bad, but our business took off. The reason our business took off is because people still buy insurance. Anytime there's been a tough time in the economy or just tough times, you go back to like the Depression days, go back to where, things were really, really tough in the market, in the world. But funerals, insurance, and alcohol sales, those three things are basically just recession-proof, period. So if you're in one of those industries right there, right now, then you don't have to worry about economy. You don't have to worry about all these different rates that are going down right now. Because again, in 2008, our business in 90 days, we doubled in 90 days. It wasn't because I was selling more insurance. It was because I was able to hire guys from industries that were not making the amount of money that they were used to. I was able to hire some car guys. They were used to making a lot of money in the car business. They weren't making that in 2008. I was able to hire mortgage lenders. They were used to making a lot of money. Well, there wasn't lending a lot of mortgages. So a lot of different industries hurt in 2008. We were able to double because we have a lot of people that request information for coverage. I mean, even with our old life insurance days when we were helping middle America take care of a funeral cost, there's 10,500 people a day turning 65. So we don't have to wait for an event to take place. That event took place 65 years ago. So we have all these different avenues to where people request information for coverage, and all we do is reach out to them and try to solve the problem. These people have a problem. When they pass away, the family either needs money for their funeral or they need money to pay on the mortgage in case they pass away. What I love about our life insurance policies that we sell now is most of them have living benefits in them. So if someone has a critical, a chronic, or terminal illness, I call it the big three: heart attack, stroke, cancer, and they are not able to go work, but they're still living, they can access money in their policy, hence the term living benefits. So insurance has evolved so much over the years that, now instead of having two different policies, they have the critical, chronic, terminal illness policy within their life insurance. So it's a great opportunity if you're looking for just extra cash, if you're looking for a career change. The people that I'm looking for are people that are driven, people that are go-getters that want to bet on themselves. See, a lot of people where they're at right now is a product of your actions over the last several years. And if you don't like where you're at, you have the opportunity to change that right now. You have the opportunity to link arms with a system that you can put pressure on, a system that's proven to go out and help families change their lives and change the trajectory of the route that they're on. So if you're looking for that, if you're looking for a good culture, you're just trying to, you know what, JB, I just want to talk to you personally on the phone and just see if I would be a good fit. Because see, I don't know if you would be a good fit. See, one of my mentors says it best is, I can't measure your heart. What we do is very simple, because I believe in business, you have to keep things simple. It's very tough because you deal with the public. And if you're in an industry now and you deal with the public, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But our system is very simple, but it's tough. It's for people that want to bet on themselves, that says, you know what? I'll bet on myself and I'll show you what I'm worth, not what a piece of paper tells me, not what this quote unquote industry says that's the typical pay for me. Because if you want to control your own destiny and have freedom and be able to do things that you want to do on your terms, not somebody else's terms, reach out to us. Reach out to us on Instagram, on Facebook, however you want to reach out to us, Burns Marketing Group, and I'll be glad to get on the phone with you one-on-one, and we can discuss if you would be a good fit. Because again, I don't know if you would be a good fit, but if you've got goals for yourself and you feel like you're just in a rut right now in what you're doing, if you've got goals and you're just like, I just don't feel like it's happening right now for me, well, let's get on the phone. Let's talk a little bit. And like I said, you might be a good fit. You might not. Only time will tell. But if you want to, like I said, bet on yourself, then reach out to me. I'll be glad to talk with you one-on-one, because at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. You've got goals for yourself. And if you don't feel like the path that you own is going to get you there, then maybe it's time to change up the path. And it's never too late and it's never too early. So whether you're coming out of college, coming out of high school, if you're, later in life and life has happened, you have the opportunity now to make a decision. See, nothing changes until something changes. And if you decide, because that's the key point, you can have goals all day long, but until you make that decision that says, this is what I'm going to do to change the path that I'm on, then nothing's going to change. So if you're willing to make a decision and bet on yourself, reach out to me. Be glad to have a conversation with you one-on-one. And don't wait until it's too late for you. You can start part-time. You can go full-time. It does not matter. But I promise you're going to get the mentorship. See, leadership provides a path for you to go down. And there's a lot of people that do what we do in our industry, and they provide leadership. They provide a path for people to walk on. What we offer is mentorship, and that's walking the path with you. So if you're ready to link arms and you're ready to decide, reach out to us, and I look forward to speaking to you. Don't forget to like our YouTube channel, share this, and we will see you guys next week.